What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news video where we will take a look at the latest interviews about Arne Slot given by the Liverpool players themselves, and some former Liverpool players also gave their views on how Arne Slot will get on at Liverpool, and we will look at all the latest Liverpool news. So Cody Gakpo endorsed Arne Slot in a recent interview, and he also compared Arne Slot to Jurgen Klopp, which I think is very interesting. And even Trent Alexander said that he's very optimistic about the future under Arne Slot. He said that I have trust in the club and who we have appointed. So as a player, that's all you can ask for, is to have trust in what the higher ups have brought in. And I'm sure it will be a smooth transition going from Jurgen Klopp to Arne Slot. And Gakpo is also confident because Gakpo has played quite a few years against Arne Slot's Feyenoord. Of course, Gakpo has been at Liverpool for like 1.5 years, and Arne Slot has been at Feyenoord for 3 years. So there is a big overlap of when Cody Gakpo played for PSV Eindhoven and he came up against teams managed by Arne Slot at AZ Alkmaar and then Feyenoord. He said, I have not spoken to Arne Slot before the announcement was made, but I do know that he has always made it very difficult for us at PSV, and he's known as a very good coach, of course. I think that Arne Slot's style will be transferable to Liverpool, otherwise the club wouldn't have appointed him. If you talk about neat football and high pressure, with the high pressure being a very big characteristic of Liverpool teams under Jurgen Klopp, then that is also something that we are certainly used to, and that Arne Slot will implement that style of play at Liverpool as well. So Cody Gakpo definitely expects the Arne Slot style of play to suit Liverpool's current style of play, and that's one of the main reasons why the Liverpool data analysis team picked out Arne Slot as the perfect candidate to take over Liverpool, because you don't have to change a lot of players, you don't have to change drastically the playing style at Liverpool. And Trent Alexander is also very eagerly awaiting whether he will play in midfield or in the defense under Arne Slot. It seems everyone has an opinion on where Trent Alexander should play, but he himself said, if Arne Slot decides that I should play in midfield, I'm ready to play anywhere. Whether I'm a defender or a midfielder, I'm a footballer at the end of the day. As long as I'm the pitch, I'm happy and I'm smiling. That's what Trent Alexander gave in an interview. And I think if Conor Bradley continues to develop, there is a scenario where you deploy Trent Alexander in the defensive deep lying playmaker position, defensive midfield position, and he can supply balls to the front line from that, adapting kind of not just an inverted right back role, but a deep lying playmaker role like Thiago. If he was fit, he would have played in that role. And Conor Bradley can play many games at right back, and of course it is interchangeable. If Conor Bradley needs a rest, then Trent Alexander can go in at right back and play there. I think in pre-season we should experiment and try out different things, different positions for these players, different formations as well. And Sander Westerveld, a former Liverpool goalkeeper, said that when Arne Slot was linked with Liverpool, I thought he was a perfect fit, and he believes that Arne Slot's tactical acumen and interpersonal skills make him a perfect fit for Liverpool. And he's Dutch, Sander Westerveld, just like Arne Slot, and he said, the minute I heard Arne Slot's name linked with Liverpool, I felt that he's perfect for the Liverpool manager job. Over the years, people talk about Arne Slot in Holland, and they always compared him with Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. He always showed Liverpool clips during training sessions and analyzing games. He was showing Liverpool clips on how to play. He's playing in a very similar style at Feyenoord. It's been well documented how he plays, what he wants in a team. Apart from that, he's also a genuinely nice guy. He's always in for a joke, which is really important because it gives a sort of balance in the team, in the group. Focus, train hard, have a laugh when you can, of course. Take the pressure off certain situations, but never lose the focus on winning games. It's easy to motivate the first 11, but if you talk about the players that are on the bench, from player number 12 to 25, they are all happy with him as well in all the clubs he has trained. So that's really important, and it says a lot as well that Arne Slot has a very good man management side as well, that he can talk to players and he can keep a lot of players happy. And Sunday Festival knows Arne Slot personally, because Arne Slot was captain of the Sparta Rotterdam side when Westerveld arrived in 2007, and he displayed the qualities he would take with him into football management. Arne Slot started his management career at SC Cambuur, or management journey should I say, where he learned the trade, and then he took charge of AZ Alkmaar and then Feyenoord. Westerveld continued. This is a guy that deals with pressure. As a footballer, as a coach, as a player, you could always see he would become a coach. He was always discussing with managers at halftime. He was the one who was always talking. It's just amazing if you see what he did in all the three teams that he trained. I'm really looking forward to his style. And I also want to show you what other professional footballers who previously worked under Arne Slot have said about him, because I think that's really telling, and we can find out a lot about what Arne Slot is really like from those who have played for the new Liverpool manager. Reiss Nelson, for example, a former Arsenal player, has said this. He's current Arsenal player, I believe. He's still in the Arsenal squad, but he used to play with Arne Slot at Feyenoord, under him as a player. Holland was great for me. I felt like Arne Slot is a great manager. He really got me into my rhythm. He gave me a lot of opportunities to play, and I excelled. It was really cool. Like I said, we got to the Conference League final. It was just the little things with the personal life, not having my family around, the COVID situation, so it was a bit tough, but football wise it was perfect. And Jahan Barsh, of course, former Brighton player, he said, during my time as AZ Alkmaar, an assistant coach, Arne Slot was one of the people who helped me to become a better player. So when he called and asked if I wanted to come to Feyenoord, I told him I was going to do everything I could to make this transfer happen. I had no doubts. Arne Slot was just the best manager. Jan Bash said that he has worked under. He's one of the best managers I've ever seen, he admitted. In football terms, even the best at the moment. He's the best coach in the Netherlands. Zeljko Petrovic said this about Arne Slot: the fitness of the team, the way of playing with a lot of pressure, high pace, good structure in the team. What he does is pretty much unprecedented. I find it a pleasure to watch. In addition, Arne Slot has the goodwill factor. He's a very good guy and he has a great personality. He's fantastic with his words. Usama Idrissi said that Arne Slot was the best manager I worked with. Whether he will reach the top of European football remains to be seen, but I would dare to recommend him to clubs. He can develop players and he can get teams to play fun attacking football. Danilo, ex-Feyenoord striker, also said, after Ten Hag I now have a very good manager again, Arne Slot. What I really like is that he gives me a lot of one-on-one feedback. I really get along well with Arne Slot. Slot is constantly working with me. It's always about what he needs to be improved. Everything in detail. A step to the left or the right can make the difference. Why aren't you standing there at that moment or there? Details. Arne Slot misses nothing. He's a very detail-oriented manager. Myron Boadu said that Arne Slot is a fantastic person and a fantastic trainer. And after Boadu left AZ Alkmaar, he said it's really a shame. It all went great at AZ. Arne is a fantastic person and a fantastic trainer who really let us play football in the style of Man City and Barcelona in the good times. He probably said it's a shame because AZ Alkmaar couldn't finish the season and they were joint top with Ajax, which I think was a fantastic achievement from Arne Slot. And Daniel Sturridge also made a very interesting prediction for Liverpool under Arne Slot. The club are in a transitional period. New managers, new players coming out of contract. It's just that kind of time. But the backroom team is amazing. I know that Mike Gordon and Michael Edwards, I know them well. I'm sure they have analyzed the manager they have brought in and he will know his style marries well with the current squad and he will have their eyes on the players they want to sign to. I don't have any concerns that Liverpool will slip away. So Daniel Sturridge is confident that Arne Slot can hit the ground running at Liverpool, and I think the pre-season will be absolutely crucial to get his ideas across. It will be a very inconsistent pre-season in terms of all kinds of Liverpool first team players are away at the Euros, at the Copa America. So different players will come back at different times, which is always hard as a first pre-season because it really disrupts the usual flow of having all of your senior players in from day one and working with them. But that's how it is at big clubs. There are a lot of international footballers, and James Pearce said this: connecting with the people is absolutely vital at Liverpool. You can't be false with that. You have to be honest and authentic. Arne can't try to be Jurgen Klopp. He just has to be himself. In this city, there's got to be a humility to how you go about things. And Sammy Lee actually said that, who actually played under Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan and Kenny Dalglish before being part of Liverpool's backroom staff. And Rafa Benitez embraced that after becoming a Liverpool manager. Rafa Benitez said, the Liverpool fans give everything when they see that you give everything. If you give your full commitment and have success, then they are much more grateful. That connection is because they recognize and appreciate that commitment. And you also just have to look at Roy Hodgson on what not to say and how not to alienate the Liverpool fan base, because Roy Hodgson was the antithesis of anything that a Liverpool manager should be. He always praised Manchester United and Sir Alex Ferguson. Of course, I understand he had a personal relationship with Ferguson and he looked up to him, but still, as a Liverpool manager, you can't do that. And after suffering a humiliating derby defeat against Everton, Roy Hodgson came out and said, as we have played all season, to get a result here would have been utopia. I mean, you can't say that as a Liverpool manager, honestly. And B.S. Shankly famously said, Liverpool Football Club exists to win trophies. If you are first, you are first. If you are second, you are nothing. And Arne Slot needs to act accordingly. He needs to understand that at Liverpool you are under pressure like at not many other clubs, and it will be absolutely different and absolutely relentless, much more higher pressure than at Feyenoord. Even Benitez described the thirst for silverware, the hunger for silverware, as an obsession. And Brendan Rodgers said that even as a Liverpool manager, every word that you speak is around the world in a matter of seconds. And it's an absolutely incredible club, one of the great institutions of the world. You don't really see that when you are on the inside. As a manager, the history certainly inspired me. It was a big part of why I went to Liverpool. But I think Arne Slot started off well, embracing himself in Liverpool, the city, and of course talking to Liverpool fans for the past 10 days. He has been staying at the Liverpool hotel. I think that will be a good thing that he embraced the Liverpool culture, the Liverpool way of living, and hopefully he learned a lot from the Liverpool fans themselves, interacting with them to see what makes them tick. Because you not just need to understand Liverpool the football club, you need to understand Liverpool the city if you want to be a successful and well-liked Liverpool manager. Arne Slot has a big job on his hands, but I'm really confident that he's the right man for the job. So let's wait and see what happens next. I'm really looking forward to this first official interview as well. He's probably on holiday, like many players are on holiday, and the media team probably took a break after the incredible amounts of work that they did to send Jurgen Klopp off with a proper fitting farewell. And today is Liverpool FC's birthday. The club was founded in 1892 and Arne Slot is only the 22nd manager. Chelsea probably have more managers in the last like 20 years than Liverpool have in their entire 130 something year history, which is absolutely crazy to me. Sorry, it's 132 years since Liverpool were founded, so happy 132 year anniversary or birthday to Liverpool FC. So thanks for watching, guys. I will keep you guys updated on Liverpool FC. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.